That was actually pretty fast. Alrighty, so put that there. That's pretty cool looking sword you got there. Yeah, who cares? Yea, verily. Actually, where is this thing? Okay, I need to go to Old Gudania. Oh, I have a lot of different ones I need to activate. Yeah. Let's just go in a general direction and then alleviate this situation. I went the wrong direction, okay. I know it's supposed to be to the left. I just want to get the Leatherwork Guild Aethernet shard. Alright, is there one down here? Interior Master. Lancer's Guild. Go in here and take a left. I wish everyone would show up for this one though, cause I'm off tomorrow, so I could stream for longer. Got 2 more to go after that one. Alright, let's go to the amphitheater. Alright, impress me. Why should I join you?
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the
on a bloody
highways without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect
We
the
must
forest.
think of the children! No, the children! Oh. I love it when people walk around in unison. It doesn't look at least robotic at all.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Oh, yes.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
He's supposed to be young, right? He doesn't sound like his age. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have contend with 2 beast tribes. Yeah. Okay. So this is more of a fighting is a secondary thing, primary being defense and harmony. Okay. This seems pretty up how my character is for being the tank. Might be interesting. This might be tanking and healing. This doesn't seem like a DPS kind of place. Oh, hey, Top. I was wondering if anyone was gonna show up. I was losing all hope. All hope, I say. Gotta go Ulda, so... I'm here. So to get to Ulda, it's going to be... Yeah, attuned to a lot of these places. Oh boy. There you go, Thanalan. From there. Where is that? There. No. You know, I'm just gonna teleport to Ulda, I don't care. At least Limsa is gonna be easy to teleport to and doesn't cost money. And plus, don't need to be a complete lazy piece of crap. Thank goodness I attuned to this, otherwise I'd have to run all the way over here again, like I did yesterday. Or 2 days ago? No, yesterday. Alright, so we go through here. What? Okay. There's no opening here, even though it says there is. Or maybe it wants... Oh, might be this arrow here. Oh, okay. That is so off, dude. Like, what the heck, man? Oh, great. Now it's raining. I'm a cat. I don't like the water. Oh, jerk. People dancing with barely any clothes on in the rain. Okay. Kind of fits well with, what the hell? These freaking names, I swear. Alright, I think it's you I need to talk to. Oh, no, not the airship. Oops. This one? Maybe? Oh, this is where I was. Hustling strip. Actually, why didn't I just... This is why you tune to the crystals. This is why you know it. Brain fart. Actually, where was it again? The Chambers of Rule. Time to talk to Ulda and what their stance is. Not the cat thing.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
Aww. I'm just like...
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have brought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ulda!
Okay, in the
There,
background.
At the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
Okay. I don't know if it's just me hearing things, but if you listen to the crowd and all of them cheering, I swear I heard the Donkey Kong, yeah. Like from Donkey Kong 64 when you first start the game, but yeah. That's what I heard.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we.
Rewind.
Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
Laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act.
Okay, she's just like really cute. Oh my gosh.
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you.
It's just so cute. Oh, you guys! It's every time when there's like the small raise. Every time you gotta
Line not your own
nope.
coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Uldar!
God.
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
Oh, she's so cute. She's like riding on his arm. Oh my god.
People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
And yet you killed the guys that were affected by Ifrit.
Forsooth?
You know, that guy,
Fancy
the
meeting you
the
again.
summon of fire. Okay. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Molja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yeah, my look of distaste. My entire face is covered. Everything is covered from like my waist up. So hilarious. So have they done? Which brings me back to the subject. Ifrit. It is observed that the Umonja are summoning him with a ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Dons send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed. It's a war. Damn it, Ifrit, why you have to be a bad guy in this game? I know you're like a bad guy in like every Final Fantasy game, but why you have to be in this one too? Also, is it weird that it seems like certain Final Fantasies are like, hey, Ifrit looks like a beast? Beer nuts. Bad name. Or he looks like a human on fire. Like, this game has a beast one, like a beast Ganon, but it's like freaking Ifrit and stuff. But for Final Fantasy 15, it's a giant dude on fire. Like, I know there's also supposed to be like different dimensions, so different versions of the summon, but like I am the confused. Like, not even the same race or anything. It's just like, nope. No, that's not what I wanted. No. Fuck that guy. Alright, tell me your secrets.
Another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Oh, we get to hear him dog. Oh, heard dog.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me.
Hey.
Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Okay. Well, let that go. In Final Fantasy 13, they were able to transform. They didn't start off as a motorbike. Okay? There's a difference. Yeah. I would say that the old interpretations of the summons are pretty cool. I did like Final Fantasy IV's Ifrit though. Let me find a picture of it real quick. Was it 4? I think it was 4. Jeez. Yep, there it is. I liked that one. Give me a second. Show you. Fine. I have Final Fantasy 15, but never played it. I intend to, but then I watched the movie and put it on hold. Yeah. I played Final Fantasy 15. I had never even seen the movie yet. I'm debating on watching it because I did like this. I did like the story of Final Fantasy 15. I just think that making it a little more difficult for people to understand that don't watch the movie kind of was a downfall to the beginning of how the game was, and then the infamous chapter 13. Yeah, that kind of hurt it. But since you haven't played it, you won't understand, or maybe you've looked it up or something. But freaking chapter 13. Thank goodness they changed it. Thank you. 'Cause, oh my gosh, it was. You know, I'm thinking about possibly going back and playing it again, especially that I had an Xbox One. Yeah, I had an Xbox One. I need to update it. Yeah, they said there was gonna be 2 stories by themselves, but it kind of, you need to watch the movie to understand part of the lore, and then they had the animated movie and the 3D movie, and then there's like the game, and then there's like more stuff like across from it. It's just weird. See, I hear it again. It sounds like
700
DK.
summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
DK. Donkey Kong.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartino. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and
Hey,
weep.
Top, can you do me a favor? While I'm watching this, can you take a look to see when the Final Fantasy 15 update's supposed to happen for Final Fantasy 14? I want to know when I can get the
atop
card.
the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
I like how everything has to be a boat-related thing. Every analogy has to be boat-related. It cannot be anything else.
We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest.
Again, everything has to be boat related.
Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Drowned men.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral! Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass? I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Where's my cutlass? Mid-April. That's definitely past my 30-day trial.
Fancy meeting you again.
As Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsom Lemon says plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first of the fish like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Leviathan for life! Leviathan is best summoned. And the second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Boo! Titan sucks. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Mince's backyard. Yeah. No, considering what I'm wearing, you couldn't even tell if it's me underneath there or not. And that is to say, not the of eternal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, blah blah blah. To the end. Again, you can't see me at all. Nah, I'm definitely going with the twin adder. The twin adder seems like more like my style anyway. Like I said, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would it be correct in thinking that the final Remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago you say, what a coincidence! She's hot. A moment ago you say, what a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back, please. Hey, Leviathan is by far the best summon. Hello. Oh, man. Actually, Western. I keep messing this up. Crap. I'm going to Mechanist. Yep. Oh, sorry. I was reading your statement wrong. Sorry about that. I thought when you said elemental worshiper, I thought you were talking about me talking about Leviathan. I didn't know that you meant the twin otter thing, so I immediately thought, yeah. But yeah, having the two snakes, yeah, that works. May the odds be forever in your favor. Ding dang dong. Spacey pandas. What will I have to do to talk to you? Tataru! You're still adorable, Tataru. They forced the Dustwind Elephant out of their country because the elementals didn't like him or something. Don't quote me on that, but they went hiding. I thought the thing said that they were the elven people or something. I don't know. Well, that's a lore thing we're looking up later. Welcome out, Lexa. Okay, good. My echo didn't go off. Were the Grand Company leaders' words of illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand, but that there were more of you. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Sure. Where's my mount?
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
Yeah.
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
If there is an abundance of a race from the NPC's standpoint, there is usually a reason. Then the players come in and overmake rare races, like Ora in the Western world. Ah. So, Serpent Officer, here we go. You've chosen wisely, my friend. The older secret is overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of right matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to our headquarters in Gridania, the Adder's Nest. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to actually cut this stream down right now. My back is seriously hurting right now. I think it's from, the work I was doing at my work this afternoon and night. So I really need to lay down. I'm sorry, Top. I know you came over for probably a longer stream, but I really am not feeling well right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's fine. I'll get them out later, but for right now my back is seriously killing me. I can't sit up longer. I need to lay down. And I'm pretty sure I can't play this game correctly while I'm laying down. So I apologize. I probably saw a lot of these. Alright, thank you. See you later on. I might be able to, because I have tomorrow off, I might stream tomorrow, and it might be throughout the day. I might go back and forth if my back is feeling better. So if you see me during that, then I might get Final Fantasy 14, might give another game a try, you know. Who knows? Alright, thank you again for joining, Top, and I'll see you next time.